Hey everybody, I'm back with another unboxing. Now this is not technically a classified series, but it was a Haslab project, and of course, it's G.I. Joe. Got really excited about this. Um, I don't remember how long this has been out, but of course, you can't get it at Hasbro, so I got it on eBay. But I think I know where I'm going to put it, and I've not collected a lot of the 3 3/4 inch stuff, the newer stuff. I do have some of it in my office. Got all my classified stuff down here, but let's jump in and take a look. What they used to have. I'm going to cry. This is what they used to have. This is what the rows of Toys R Us and KB Toys and places like that looked like. All kinds of these back in the 80s. Skystrikers, Vamps, you name it, on the shelves. Like there, I remember there being like a whole row of G.I. Joe. Okay. So another box in here too. Oh, dope. All right, I'm going to pull some of this out here, but I just wanted you to see this in here, so I'm pretty excited. We're going to get these out, we're going to get everything set up, and then we'll go over. Okay, so a lot to unpack here. I went ahead and put all the blast effects on this, which obviously is silly that all the missiles wouldn't be firing at the same time. But I wanted to go over a couple things that are unique about the Haslab version of the Skystriker versus the original one from the 80s. Obviously, blast effects are a relatively new thing. I do love you can't really tell it in the videos, but the canopy sections that would be metal holding the glass together are black, which look really dope. You have the lever here for the wings, which is similar to what you had on the original. The difference being that also, if I remember correctly from being a child, that also controlled the landing gear. Instead, we have a lever underneath with an arrestor hook, which is a new add, I believe. That slides and does the, at least we can get it without seeing, and does the landing gear. Knocking everybody over, but yeah, okay. And that locks into place. So those are some differences. I don't remember this little thing under here from before. I love, oh, they gave you lots of decals. So that's one thing I wanted to mention before I talk about this. I went with the traditional. Let's see if we can tilt this a little bit more. The red, white, and blue on the wings, where the flaps are, because that reminded me of my childhood. They do give you options. I went with the black stabilizers. I think that's what those are called. You have the option of the white ones if you want to go throwback. All the way throwback. I like the black because I think it breaks up this gray color. So you do have that as an option. You have lots of decals as an option. So you could feasibly, if you bought several of these, do one, two, three, at least three different versions in that, and then there's all kinds of different decals that you can use. You can see the ones that I pulled off. Some of them are very cool. I just added this. They had these Aces High stickers. I put them on right here just because I wanted to. There's a very deep sentimental reason for that. So I love that those were there. I have the aces on my Dragonfly as well. Okay, so this came with, let's see, 5, 6, 7 figures. Again, this is in the 3/4 inch size. Let me back up. One of the other things that's different is it came with this this car. So you've got like a fueling bit here. The hose does roll out and has a little crank here where you can roll it in. And then this little missile truck to arm the Skystriker. I thought that was pretty cool. It's got a ladder for Ace. I just hung it here because I'm going to display this kind of similar to where it is right now. So one of the things I thought was cool is they've got a Scarlet in a flight suit, exactly like Ace's flight suit and helmet, just different colors. It's like a blue and a light blue, whereas Ace is the traditional kind of white and red type of thing. These figures are all throwback. They're not like the 25th anniversary edition or the most recent round of 3 3/4 inch figures that Hasbro did. These are very much similar to the 80s figures. The ones, I don't know who Failsafe is. I don't know if he's new or what. I did have an issue with the joint in his arm, Hasbro. I don't know if this is just a bad thing, but it wouldn't rotate or lift, and I went to move it, and it broke the arm off, so it's just sitting in there. Fine, I don't know who that is. Ripcord, I loved Ripcord. He does come with his helmet and his mask, which were tricky to put on. This is the Night Force version of him, which is similar to the classified Ripcord for the Dragonfly. Ace, very much like I remember him as a kid, which is super dope. Scarlet, obviously not part of the original Skystriker thing, but I love that. I just thought that was a neat ad. They did also make a way for you to make the Skystriker a Cobra vehicle. So you've got the wing options, you've got the insignias with the different Cobra things on it. So you could make a couple different Cobra things if you wanted to. I didn't understand that, if I can be honest and critique this. Cobra didn't have the Skystriker. Maybe they stole one or something, I don't know. But I don't recall there ever being a version of the Skystriker that was for Cobra, which also made these Cobra figures not make a lot of sense to me. You've got this guy with, he's a ground crew. And so he's got, I don't know if you can really see, but he's got the little, guidey things that you would guide a plane down the runway with into their terminal or whatever. But no pilot, no Cobra pilot. So my thought was, if you were going to make it to where you could do it as a Cobra vehicle, why wouldn't you have a Cobra pilot? Not sure. So anyways, my favorite figures from these are Ace, who's very throwback, Cobra Commander, who has the gun that snapped into his backpack thing on his back, very retro, very just how much I remembered as a kid. And then the Cobra Trooper, the same way. Oh, let me just knock them all over. Cobra Trooper, the same way, very much like I remember as a kid. And then, so here's my thoughts. Probably bumped my microphone a million times. Oh, it's going to show you all the figures came in these. This is Ripcord. Similar to the old figures. The artwork's a little different. But I thought that's kind of cool. So this is actually the Night Force version, according to this, of Ripcord, where I think I said earlier the original one was kind of more of a green, almost not quite camo, but had some green stuff happening. Anyway, so not sure about why the Cobras came with this at all, especially like when they're supposed to be part of the crew. That didn't make sense. I do love Cobra Commander and Cobra Trooper. I love Ace, and I think the Scarlet is super cool. I love the blast effects. I love the stand. The stand is rotates. It's like on a little ball and socket joint, so it gives you lots of options to pose it. Of course, you could always put it on the open the landing gear and set it down there by itself. That's always good. Um, this retailed, I think, for around 250, two to three, somewhere in that neighborhood. I looked at it last night, forgot. Sorry. Um, this is just my humble opinion. So I've been collecting the Classified series, which I think are absolutely amazing. Kind of bring that adult attention to detail that, as an adult, that you want and you dig. Um, this I was hesitant to buy just because I've not been collecting the 3 3/4 inch stuff. I have some, like I said, from the last little wave that they did with the His Tank, the Fang, the Awe Striker, and several figures. So here's my thought on this. I love this. This is so nostalgic. So nostalgic. I feel like the Classified series vehicles have a wow factor to them. And I don't know if that's just because of the size or they're able to do more with them, like the working lights, things like that. So I feel like this is something that could have been released retail with those other 3 3/4 inch figures. Um, I feel like, oop, I just hit my mic. I feel like the going price and even what I ended up paying for it is a little high for this. Where those vehicles were going for, like those smaller vehicles were going for like 25 or $30. Um, I could get on board with like 100 to 150 bucks tops for all of this. Obviously, it went for more than that. I do love the options. All in all, this is going to look sick. I'm here with my other G.I. Joes. There's others on the other side of the room that you can't see in this shot. But anyway, this is my unboxing and review of the Haslab Skystriker. If you dig it, you can subscribe. If not, that's okay too. If I got any facts wrong, which definitely is going to happen, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. You guys, thanks so much. We'll see you next time.